Hello, guys. Today, this is the calling show. I'm back, and yeah, looking forward to this show. But yeah, before I start the show, though, all you have to do is to go to the link. Obviously, I'm gonna mention about the rules late after this, but all you have to do is go to the link in the description, click on it, you be in the queue, and then I pick you. Or if you don't want to do that, then you can just leave a comment in the comment section, and I read out your comments. And also, I'm gonna read out the rules of this show. So let me just go back to. Let me just uh, hold on a sec, guys. Right, rule number one: make sure you stay in the queue. Rule number two: show your face in 10 seconds before I let you in the calling show. Third, number three, I should say, if you don't show your face in 10 seconds, you will be removed or banned immediately. And number four, each caller gets 10 minutes to talk to me. So you know the rules, guys. If you break the rules, right, you will be removed or blocked. So yes, this is the calling show, guys, man. Oh yeah, let me start the timer. And if you guys don't join in by 10 minutes right here, I shall show you the timer there. If you don't join in by 10 minutes time, then I'm gonna have to end the show. Anyway, let's start the timer. Um why you mention about this? All right, just put this user for timeout. Right. The timer starts, and this is your chance now, guys, to join in. Um, anyone? Anyone want to join in? Anyone to join in? It could be about it could be anything about Liverpool FC. Could be about the transfers. It could be about the how we started in the league, or it could be even about the Europa League this season. Um, anything, man. Anything you want to say. But yeah. But this is the calling show, guys. This is the calling show. Anyone? Anyone want to join in? Right. It looks like we got a caller here. Now, before you join in, can I show me your face, please? You got 10 seconds to show your face. All right, I'm gonna have to kick him out. I did warn you guys. If you don't show your face in 10 seconds, I'm gonna have to either remove you or block you. Then unfortunately you can't get involved then. I know it's harsh, but I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna have to make up new rules for this show, right? Sorry about that, but the last calling show, the guys ruined it, absolutely ruined the show by being an idiot. So that's what I've decided to add rules in this show, and unfortunately, you're gonna have to stick with the rules, otherwise, you will be kicked out or blocked. Right? Because last time a guy was being so stupid, and I just completely removed him, and I just don't want to get played anymore. So I'm gonna add rules, man, for this show. So anyone want to join in? You got 6 minutes to join in, guys. 6 minutes left, or under 6 minutes left. Anyone? And what I mean about showing your face, you don't have to show your face during the show. Just show me your face before, and then you can switch it off. You can turn it on and switch it off. I'm not gonna say that you should show your face in the show, but show me your face before I let you in. That's what I mean. But if you don't do that in 10 seconds before I let you in, then sorry, you're not coming in. So unfortunately, you won't be joining in. Sorry. You got idiots that ruined the show. So unfortunately, everybody have to stick with the rules now. Not just you, but Bobby. Not just you, Bobby, but everybody have to stick to the rules. They have to stick to the rules now. Um, anyone? Anyone want to join in? Anyone? Anyone want to join in? Any inappropriate comments as well, you will be removed as well. You will be removed. Anyone? I don't really want to end this show quickly, man. Anyone want to join in? Anyone? Anyone want to join in? Anyone? Anyone? You got two more minutes to get involved. Anyone? Guys, quickly, you're running out of time. Anyone? Could be about anything, lads. Anything. Anyone? You know what, guys? I'm going to be kind today. I'm going to add another 5 minutes. But you guys have to join in quickly, though, before I actually end the show. So I'm going to add another 5 minutes. But you guys have to join in quickly, though. Right, let's... My bad. Right, you've got another 5 minutes to join in. If you don't join in by 5 minutes time, then I'm going to have to end the show. And you guys, don't forget, I'm not going to be doing this after every game, like after the games. I'm going to be doing this every Friday. Right? And if you don't join in now, then you guys only have to wait until next week, Friday. So you guys have to join in quickly. Anyone? Anyone? Anyone want to join in? This is not really my show, guys. This is your guys' show. And at the moment, I haven't got any callers yet. Every caller have to show your faces before I let you in. You don't have to show your face during the street like when I let you in, but you have to show your face before I let you in. You got exactly 3 minutes now, guys, to join in, or else I'm gonna be out of here. Anyone? 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 You got under 12. You got under 2 minutes left, guys, to get involved. Anfield says, where the StreamYard link? Yeah, it's in the description. But before that, you have to read out the rules first. Read up the rules first. Then you can get in. But you have to, as soon as you do get involved, you have to show your face in 10 seconds. Right? I won't. All right. Yes, you have to show your face in 10 seconds before I let you into the stream. I won't show your face when I put you on screen, but before that, I have to see your face just in case you're a troll. I'm just making sure that you're not a troll. So, yeah, you got 50 seconds, guys. You got 50 seconds. I'm just making sure that you're not a troll. All right, 20 seconds. 10 seconds, guys. You know what? Sister Jai just joined in. Oh wait. First caller. Yeah, you can turn it off now. Yeah, you can turn it off. You can turn it off if you want to now. I'm just making sure that you're not a troll. Yeah, good. You want to show your face or not? All right. I'll let you in.
What are you saying to me, bro? You're good?
Yeah, man. Yeah, big up you. Wait, I've seen you in Coppish before, right?
Yeah, I've been on there. I mean,
Yeah.
me and Cannon are good friends at the day. He's in my group as well. So yeah, they're good guys, man. They're good guys.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean, how's it going?
Big up to them, man. Big up to them. Always love their show, man.
Yeah, they're great. They're great. They got some like good talking points. You know what I mean? That you can like get your teeth into and stuff. And they're really down to earth guys that like they kind of help you out with stuff and that. You know what I mean? And they will come in your channel. No matter how much subscribers you got, they will come in your channel. They're very good guys, man. You know what I mean?
Totally agree with that, man.
Yeah.
Anyway,
really
anything else? Anything you want to say, bro?
Yeah. No. Well, listen. At the end of the day, this Henderson thing. Everybody keeps on going about Henderson, right? Now we as Liverpool fans at the end of the day wanted Klopp to literally at the end of the day sort of like get rid of the deadwood and bring in fresh players and stuff. Do you know what I mean? Now Henderson loved the player and all that. You know what I mean? No doubt about that. But what it was at the end of the day, his legs were going. He's coming to that sort of like the end where he couldn't do too much. You know what I mean? And it was showing. It was really showing. You know what I mean? So like Klopp literally at the end of the day has done what everybody wanted to do. He's got rid of a load of like players at the end of the day that need to be moved on. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And brought in some new players. He brought in some new players like McAllister, and he's brought in Szoboszlai, he's brought in Endo, and he's brought in Gravenberch. You know what I mean? And then in January, he's probably looking to get like Andre from Brazil, Fluminense. He's probably looking to get him as well because there's a situation where they're discussing a pre-contract. So like obviously when January comes and from that we just pick him up, you know what I mean? Complete the deal and stuff. So he's literally at the end of the day doing what everybody wants him to do and from that. But people are still moaning on the fact that the day it's sort of like people still going on about the fact that Henderson. Do you know what I mean? It's like, Henderson this and Henderson that. And I think to myself, well, look, at the end of the day, listen, he's not playing with our club anymore. He's gone to Pastors New. Klopp at the end of the day sort of like has done what we wanted him to do, and from that, well, just allow it now. Do you understand what I'm saying? And let's concentrate on the new players that we got in and out. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because to me, I think it's exciting times for Liverpool. Do you know what I mean? They got the attack sorted out, and now they've literally got the midfield sorted out. You know what I mean? There could be obviously a little more sprinkle of sauce in there, but all sense of purpose, and we've got the midfield sorted out. Do you know what I mean? So let's, you know what I mean, onwards and upwards. You know what I mean? So with this like Henderson thing, you know what I mean? And interviews with Henderson, and Henderson said, well, look, you know, he didn't feel wanted at the club and for that. Listen, at the end of the day, you was with the club for 10 years and you was captain and they for 7 years of them. Do you know what I mean? So you can't say you didn't feel wanted if you was captain for 7 years. Do you know what I mean? So do you know what I mean? It's just a lot of like kind of like bickering. Do you know what I mean? I think to myself, well, look, you know, Klopp's done what we want him to do. You know what I mean? He's changed up the midfield. He's got rid of players. Do you know what I mean? You know? Yeah. I don't know what you think about it. Do you know what I mean? About the whole situation, Henderson situation.
No. You know what? I totally agree. I totally agree with Klopp. Yeah. For me, me personally, last season, I thought he was our worst player. Every time I see him on the ball, yeah, he always he's not as combative, he's not as aggressive, he wasn't, or should I say, he wasn't as direct. Like for me, and when performance size, I thought he was our worst player. Like honestly, he was up there with Fabinho. Honestly, he was terrible, man. Like, yeah.
Them man there, when you think about it, when you look at them man there, like Fabinho, as he said, Fabinho, and we talk about Henderson at the day, right?
Players, by the way.
Yeah?
Two of the worst players, like all the players, two of them are the main two worst players last season.
Yeah, they were. But you know what? You know what it is? I mean, when you look at it, prior to that, at the end of the day, right, they gave sort of like Liverpool at the end of the day, right, their best years. They gave them the best of the best. You know what I mean? But what it is at the end of the day, right? Fatigue sets in. Do you know what I mean? And like, you know, you have this season and day, amazing season and day, right? Where you were in a competition and day, right? In all 4 competitions, right until the end. Do you know what I mean? I don't care what anybody says, right? Yeah. That takes something out of you. And what it wasn't, I think that what I thought should have happened the following season and day, well, you know, in a transfer window last summer, what should have happened in day? Some additions to the midfield should have been brought in. Do you know what I mean? So these guys at the day didn't have to play a lot of games again. Do you know what I mean? Now you saw it one time and there's a game at the day that Henderson played and like he looked good. But then they played him again on the Saturday now. Yeah. On the Saturday, I think it might be a cup game or something like that. But they're playing him again on the Saturday now, and he looked atrocious. So that showed me at the day, we look at the day, right? He can't handle the schedule. He can't handle the demands of the day.
Intensity.
Yeah, he can't handle it anymore. Do you know what I mean? So really and truly, it probably is time for these guys to be moved along. Do you know what I mean? What should have happened at the day, the transition at the day should have been better. If anything, the transition should have been better. It should have been so like players coming last season, yeah, right. Players coming last season, then you slowly, gradually move these players out. Do you understand what I'm saying? But like, you know, I was a bit concerned at the day. It's like 8 players gone just like that because it was 8 players. Do you know what I mean? Just went like that. I was a bit concerned about that. It should have been a situation at the day like it should have been a better transition. You know what I mean? In that way. But you know what is it? We move. We work what we work with. You know what I mean? We're still the best club in the world. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh yeah.
Because nobody at the day. Nobody's
club in this world anyway. I'm not in the biggest club in this country. Definitely.
Yeah. We're the most successful club in the UK. Because you can't really count sort of like Scottish League and because there's only 2 teams in it. There's only two teams in it. If Celtic don't win anything, guaranteed Rangers going to win something. If Rangers don't win something, guaranteed Celtic's going to win something. Nobody else that day comes in there. Nobody else can sort of like, burst that bubble. Nobody. But with Liverpool, I think that Liverpool have done that time and time and time again. Do you know what I mean? We are the most successful club in British history. Do you understand me? Yeah. So like really we move at the day, and what I do sense at the day with Liverpool this season, I sense something in the day special. Something special is gonna happen this season. I bank in it. Do you know what I mean? We're gonna come out with something this season. I'm telling you, we're coming out with something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we look. Apart from the Chelsea game, I thought we started well. Then we started to fade in the second half. Chelsea starting to control the game more. But then after that, all right, the Newcastle game, yeah, we were crap in that Newcastle game until like Klopp changes the midfield, Elliott in the midfield, Darwin Núñez up front. But yeah, not bad, not a bad start at all, man. 10 points out of 12. I'm happy about that. And the performance, I'm happy with the performance in certain games. I thought the game against Aston Villa, I think we played that was the best performance out of the game, out of the 4 games. So
well, look what we done. Look what we done in that Chelsea game, and we didn't have a DM.
Yeah, I thought we did in the first 30 minutes.
Yeah, but imagine that's what I'm saying. Imagine if we did have a DM. That game would have been a lot more different than what it was. Because remember, we played that game without a DM, and they had all the DMs in the world. You know what I mean?
McAllister was playing as a DM.
Yeah, and that's what McAllister's role really. Do you know what I mean? But that's what I'm trying to say. It's just like we was playing initially that game at the day, right, without a DM and everything, and it still couldn't beat us. Imagine that they still couldn't beat us. Yeah. And the next game that we played and everything, that we won the next game. You know what I mean? And the next game. So like I think at the day, sort of like, with the start of the season, if the start of the season, it's been good. I mean, as I said, you just said that 10 points out of 12, that is good.
That is good.
That is good. You know what I'm saying? I mean, especially in day when you played your first games or so, and then without a DM, that is good. You get to get 10 points. You know what I mean? And you know what isn't that I only see like onwards now, because I looked at the sort of like what's it the press conference there, because I put it again on my channel. You know what I mean? Later on when I've done a show, and I put the thing on, and like when you look at Klopp and where he's talking, and there's a new sense of hunger with Klopp. There's a new sense of hunger with Klopp, and I reckon that this is what I reckon that Klopp is cooking up something special. He's cooking up something special and everything that. And brother, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, fam.
Well, you know what I mean? I'm here for it as well, man.
Let
me ask you this year: are we actually, even though McAllister looked good as a DM, he does look good in the DM, but are we actually wasting him in that position?
I think so.
I think we are. I think so. I think we are wasting him, because if we had a proper DM and we pushed McAllister further forward, I think he would have done a lot more damage than previously.
Yeah, no, facts. That's what I'm trying to say. I mean, when you look at that Chelsea game in there, right? You're playing like McAllister out of position in there, right? Yeah, but we still come away with a point. Do you know what I mean? Saying that, I wouldn't like to see him playing in the DM role. I'd rather see him, as you said, further forward, playmaker. Do you know what I mean, and stuff, and have your sort of like your DM back there, and you're only coming back to help at the end of the day, right? When it's on rare occasions. You understand what I'm saying? Most of your good work at the day is going to be done further forward, because I tell you what, he's got a pass on him. He has got a pass on him. Do you know what I mean? In pre-season, and then when he put that ball through for Jota and they to score that goal, I thought that was sublime. Do you know what I mean? So it's true what you're saying. I think his best kind of like work is going to be done further forward. But sometimes at the day, obviously you have to just do certain things at the day to like get through a game and that was, you know, obviously the game with what's it blasted Chelsea, and there's another game at the day we played them as DM as well. Do you know what I mean? You know, so what I'm looking for now and the day that he could start to be playing further forward and sticking Endo in there. Do you know what I mean? And you know, and letting Endo sort of like get used to the role in that. Because remember, if we get sort of like Andre and they in January and everything like, well then listen, imagine that, you know, an Argentinian, Brazilian, and a Hungarian in midfield.
Oh my!
That is sauce blood.
Sauce.
Different blood.
Different.
That is that sauce on a Sunday afternoon, brother. When you have your Sunday meal, man, that's that sauce that tops it off, that fam. Do you know what I mean?
You know what? That midfield's up there with Man City's. I don't care what anybody says. That midfield, oh my days, mate.
And we're forgetting. Well, I'm forgetting, and they Gravenberch as well.
Yeah,
Gravenberch as well.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? You can't listen. If we get Andre and everything that we'll get Andre in January, which I hope we do. Nobody at the day, right, can tell me at the day that midfield ain't good enough to sort of like to contend, to compete. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that they go out and win the league and everything. That it would be nice, but to compete. You know what I mean? You got like a Brazilian, you got a Dutchman, you got an Argentinian, you got a Hungarian, you got a Listen, brother, come on now, man. Seriously.
It's
you know what I mean?
That I've been saying this for time anyway. The attack and the midfield, it's up there with Man City's. In fact, it's up there with the world for me. Right. The only issue I have though is the defensive side of our game. All right, Matip and Joe Gomez. I thought they played well when they came on. I thought they played really well, but Matip and Gomez, they can be vulnerable in certain games, like especially when they play against pacey wingers and strikers, right? And yeah.
Yeah, I know Matip and is probably coming to the end of his career with Liverpool, but he's still getting his on. I trust in Joe Gomez because at the end of the day, and I know that sort of like he's lacked the confidence due to his injuries. You know what I mean? That he's had some horrific injuries in his like Liverpool career. Because when Brendan Rodgers brought him into the team as an 18-year-old, right? He stuck him in a game against Man United. Yeah, that was his first game. And brother, he played left back. Yeah, brother, he had no fear. I'm right. We lost the game and all that, right? But his performance in that game at the day was remarkable. Everybody was saying, "Who's this 18-year-old kid? Where did Rodgers get this guy from?" Because he was just going into every tackle. He had no fear. When Klopp come in the day, it took his game up another notch or two. Do you know what I mean? But I think what stopped his progression was at the day is those horrific injuries he got. Do you know what I mean? And I think that sort of like sapped his confidence a bit. However, what I'm seeing this season and day with Gomez, I'm seeing him getting his his confidence back. Do you know what I mean? And that can be only good. Do you know what I mean? You know, I got a dash because I promised to go and another channel, so I've got a dash. But I just thought I'd come in and bless you up stores. You know what I mean? Young Gene in the business. You understand? You know what I mean? And like, listen, at the end of the day, I've hit a like in your video, and I'm sure I've subscribed to your channel. I'm sure I have. You know what I mean? Yeah. But like, I'll check it.
Subscribers recently.
Huh?
I've been gaining subscribers recently.
Listen, all you got to do is keep in the grind, big man. Keep in the grind and everything that. And listen, today, right? You know, I'm for Uncle Roz. You can find me on YouTube. Yeah, and I'm on Instagram as well. I'm on Twitter. Just hit me up a message. Anytime you want to come on my show and everything like that, you're welcome, blood. You are welcome.
Yeah,
you know
man.
We all a family here. We're all a family here. You know what I mean?
Man. Yeah.
Anytime, that's what I say. Anytime you want to come on, I do quite a few shows I do the Red and Blue show, I do the Panel Debate show, Red Reasoning, and match review, match previews, and all sorts and everything that. Anytime you want to come on my show, hit me up on Twitter, and you are welcome, my G. You understand?
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But listen, keep in the grind, man. Keep in the grind and do what you're doing, do your thing and everything that. And all that hard work that you do, my friend, will pay off. Trust me, it will pay off. Sometimes it gets a bit discouraging sometimes because sometimes you're there and you're doing the streams and everything, and you might have only a couple of people on there and everything that, right? But just keep on it, because at the end of the day, more people get to know you, as you do more sort of like streams and everything that, more and more people will come through and everything that, and hit a like and hit a subscribe, man. You just got to keep in the grind, G. Yeah?
yeah.
All right,
Thank
family.
you very much, man. Thank you very much for joining the stream, bro.
Nah, no problem, man. Listen, anytime I see you pop up and you got a call-in show and everything that, right? If when I got like a 10 minutes free or 15 minutes free, listen, I'll pass in, man, and just bless you up still. You understand me, King? Yeah?
You're welcome all day, every day, mate.
All right, big man. Take care. Bless up, yeah?
Yeah, thank you, man.
No worries.
Yeah, really good caller, man. Big up to him, man. I seen him all the time on Coppish anyway, yeah. I really like this guy, man. Big up to him. Right, I'm gonna go back to I'm gonna add another 5 minutes in this. Since that I got a caller, I'm gonna add another 5 minutes. Let me see. Wait. Oh, I have to share it. Wait, hold on a sec. Where is it? Right, I'm gonna add another 5 minutes, guys, and then if one of you do join in, if one of you join in again, then obviously you have to do the same thing. Show your face before I let you in, and then you can and then I'll let you in. But yeah, man, really good caller, man, really good caller. And yeah, Henderson. For me, we need to move on. I know there's Henderson fans. I know there's Henderson fans around, yeah, but it's about time. We do need to move on as a football club. When Steven Gerrard, when he retired in 2015, Steven Gerrard, yes, the fans was crying, and I was kind of emotional when he left our club. But we had to move on, because Steven Gerrard he was getting older, and we just can't rely on him anymore. And so we just have to move on as a football club. Henderson's, yes, don't get it twisted. I don't hate Henderson. Henderson's a legend. He won 6 major trophies he won, right? And he will be up there with one of the best players one of the best players ever in our club. But for me, we have to move on, man. We can't just think that Henderson's still good enough, because I'm being honest with you. I thought he was our worst player, with Fabinho and Henderson, two of our worst players last season. They were poor. They were absolutely abysmal. And Jurgen Klopp said to Henderson that I don't think you should play all the time. And Henderson got a bit salty, and it's reality, man. It's like you're staying. It's like you in your job for 15 years, but the owner of the companies decides to tell that I think you're not good enough in the highest level anymore. Right? Sometimes I know it's devastating, but you just have to move on, bro. You just have to move on. You can't just expect the owner of the company accept you for all of these years. At some point, the owner's going to decide, you know what, I loved what you have done for my company, but I don't think you're the right man or woman for the job, because we got better candidates. Like, you know what I'm saying? And Henderson, I love the guy, but but we needed to move on. And yeah, big up to the first caller, man. Anyone else want to join in, guy? Anyone else? You got 2 minutes left now, guys, to join in. Anyone else? Anyone else want to join in? Hold on, what's this? All right. Anyone else? Anyone else want to join in? This is your guy's show. Anyone else? $50 seconds now, guys. You got 50 seconds to join in. Anyone? Anyone want to join in? 10 seconds, guys. And that is it, guys. It looks like this is going to be the end of the show. And yeah, big up Anfield, Uncle Rod. Big up to him, man. Always, most of the time I agree these opinions about Liverpool, man. Big up to him, man. And yeah, man, I think that is it, guys. That is the end of the calling show. And tomorrow I might do the live watch along. If not, then I won't do it. But I definitely do the match reaction and the player ratings. And after that, I might do another stream later on this week. Could be anything about Liverpool FC. But yeah, man. Looking forward to the game against who we were playing. Oh yeah, Wolves. Yeah, Wolves. We're playing Wolves tomorrow. It's a shame that we're playing early kickoff, 12:30. Oh man, I hate the early kickoffs, man. I really do. But I'm just hoping that we win the game against Wolverhampton. But yes, man. That's enough, guys. Hope you guys enjoy. Smash the like button. Subscribe to my channel. And yeah, I'll see you guys next stream. And goodbye.